Well, this is my new cookbook that I'm here to talk about, Linda's Kitchen. They're wonderful recipes, and I love it. And it's easy, and it's fun, and it's colorful, and it's got lots of ideas. The reason, really, that I've done a second vegetarian cookbook is we've come a long way in vegetarian cuisine. For one, people realize it's easy to prepare now. It's very tasty, it's very beautiful to look at, and great to eat. I think this is a companion to the first cookbook, which is very interesting because it's like I've put out a companion cookbook to the first one, so you can get both of them. You can put them both together and have 400 recipes. Linda's Kitchen is more modern recipes, food that people are eating now, not as heavy, not so much dairy, just good, healthy, good cooking. So it differs in a lot of ways. A lot more vegetables and things like that in this new cookbook. Well, a lot of people, I suppose, in vegetarian cooking, because they're not familiar with it, think, well, what will I feed my husband? What will I feed my children if I have a children's party? So I decided to do menu planners. So if you want a romantic dinner with your boyfriend or your husband or with your girlfriend, whatever it is, then I then say, well, look up these recipes. That'll make a lovely meal. I do children's parties. I do like a Chinese meal. So I've made it just easier. I've tried to make this cookbook very, very easy for people to plan an easy meal and enjoy cooking it. And it's just joyous. It's like a celebration of food. I have so many favorites. In fact, every recipe in this cookbook is my favorites, but I love the soups. And I think one of my favorites is the Russian borscht, which is full of beets and onions and potatoes and everything good. And it's very healthy, so that's a favorite. Some of the ideas I have in Linda's Kitchen are for a whole meal. So I have a Mexican feast, which is wonderful. And it's just enchiladas and tacos and everything healthy. And of course, Mexican food is wonderfully tasty. It's easy to prepare. We love it, and it's not expensive to cook. So there you go. Well, I have a Sunday lunch in my cookbook, really, because so many people think, oh, but if I go veggie, I will miss Sunday lunch. No, you won't. Sunday lunch is easy, easy, really so simple to prepare, and it tastes great. And the whole family can sit around and celebrate, and nothing suffers. So I cooked this for Pierre Frenet recently. I did a thing for the New York Times where they have a section called Great Chefs, Great Cooks. They called me one. Anyway, so I went over to Pierre's house and we cooked this meal, and I made a vegetable soup, which is in the cookbook. And this eggplant aubergine casserole is from when I was a kid, and it's really like a parmigiana. It's a eggplant with tomatoes, or tomatoes, see, American, British, onions and oregano and basil, and then we put a veggie mozzarella cheese on top and bake it in the oven, and it's fabulous. So that's one of the recipes from my childhood. My father used to love that recipe. I have a lot of pasta dishes, wonderful pasta dishes, but I also have a lot of rice dishes because rice is very good for you, not fattening at all. And people think, what do I do with rice? So I have mushroom risotto, which is wonderful. I really love it, and easy, again, easy and healthy. The vegetable strudel is just tasty, and a lot of people love puff pastry and that kind of thing. So I thought, well, I'm gonna do a few of those. I've put tons of ideas in this cookbook for barbecue, and even veggie burgers, veggie hot dogs, veggie sausages, that's all there, but there are a lot of other things as well. So it really is so much fun. And I don't just have meat substitutes in the barbecue. We have grilled vegetables, all different types of things, kebabs and sweet corn. I have a wonderful dessert that you can put in your barbecue called peaches and butterscotch. I love salads, and I've prepared a lot of salads for this cookbook. One of my favorites is Technicolor salad because it gives you so much protein. beautiful to look at. You could have a whole lunch around this one salad, and yet it's tasty and great. Desserts. People say, well, desserts are vegetarian anyway. I say, no, desserts aren't vegetarian necessarily. There's gelatin in desserts. They have vegetarian substitutes for both gelatin and for rennet, so you easily can make desserts now without using animal products. So I have a lot of wonderful desserts in this cookbook that are vegetarian. I do sorbets, and the raspberry mousse is wonderful, all fresh and lovely, and we use a vegetarian gelatin. Simple as that. This new cookbook, Linda's Kitchen, is really for everybody. For meat eaters, if they want to cut down on meat, or if they love animals and they decided, oh, I don't want to eat animals anymore. It's for children, it's for teenagers, it's for healthy people, it's for unhealthy people, it's for everyone, everyone. And I think they'll really love it. It's funny, a lot of people say their mouth waters when they look at the photographs in my cookbook, and I think it is a lot to do with the variety. There's so many things, and it's giving people so many ideas. Even if they're not vegetarian, they might have a child or a friend who's a vegetarian. So it'll give them ideas of what to cook, and variety is what it's about. So lots of recipes with good variety and happy. It's happy food, I think. We're just growing in vegetarian ideas all the time. Why eat animals at all? Why not stay healthy, make them healthy, be happy, and don't eat them? I read a book, How to Reverse Heart Disease Without Surgery. And what does the book say? Low fat, no animals. In other words, go veggie, low fat, and less stress. Now doctors are saying, reverse heart disease, clear your valves, go veggie. They are saying, cancer, eat raw vegetables, eat fresh fruit, eat rice, eat pasta, eat everything that is easy to digest. People are saying, I won't have a shower because I know we're losing the water. No, you have your shower. It's the people who are fattening animals who are making all the water go away. So it just makes sense. In fact, I say to people, they say, what can I do for the environment? I say, well, if you do nothing else, go veggie. In fact, I thought the other day, go veggie, feed the world. Because if you go veggie, you are helping to feed millions of people, because you can grow so much more grain rather than we grow the grain. We then fatten animals with it. We kill the animals and we eat their flesh. If we ate the grain direct, we would have food for everybody. There would be no starvation. So feed the world, go veggie. I went vegetarian because I love animals. There should be more harmony between man and animals. I mean, they feel just what we feel. And they don't need to be eaten. And I feel that animals are attracted to me. You know, they feel that you're not going to threaten them. Goodbye. Oh. I think we should care more about each other. I think we should think about what we eat and how we live. And maybe I'm a dreamer, but I think we should do it. So hence why I've done Linda's Kitchen, to help people who want to help the planet, want to help themselves, want to help the world, to go veggie.